Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the 18th round of ILR5. This is Inside Line Racing, and we are here at the Mexican Grand Prix at the famous Mexico Stadium. It was first built in 1959. The father of Mexico's most famous racing brothers, Ricardo and Pedro Rodriguez, and was an advisor to the Mexican president. The cars arrived in 1962 for a non-championship race, which was won by Jim Clark. And then it started to come back on the F1 calendar in 2015, and it's been a great circuit nonetheless. So what's the circuit like? It is over 2 kilometers above sea level, making it a 4.3 kilometer lap for a breathless experience, and it largely follows the outline of the original 1959 circuit. So I am Jess, I will be your commentator for today, and we are about to get started. So we have got 17 drivers today. Now, as you notice, we've got a few changes. Unfortunately, Ron Line has decided to pull out of the league, which is very sad, actually. And I would like to wish him the best of luck because he did very well in the league. And I think there was a few other guys that dropped out as well. But I can't remember on the life of me who it is. So I will keep an eye on that. So, yes. So, but we do have, I'm just trying to see, we have Deadly Flu, who is a new driver today. I do believe he's a reserve driver, so welcome to the league. He's filling in for one of the Mercedes drivers, but I'm not sure what it is. Let me just check. He's filling in for Casper or Corboy, I can't remember. But, yeah, two of the Mercedes. Let's just go on a lap with him, actually. Let's give him a little bit of shine. So, you're going to start off by going into turn 1, which is situated after one of the longest straights on the F1 calendar. Saving the car to the right, miss the apex of turn 1, gives you the correct angle for turns 2 and 3, which is much more important for the DRS straights. Traction is tricky out of turn 3, especially since the car is always understeery. You're now going to go approach turn 4 and 5, travelling at 200 miles per hour, and brake just starting at a 100 metre ball, going into second gear. He's going up to 4th gear, now 5th gear, now open to 6th. Coming up here into turn 6, 7. Yeah, 7, you just gone past turn 7. Yeah, we go. So he's going well past the straight. Now, these are very difficult amount of straights to get right. So, and now he goes through the stadium complex of turn 12. And be careful not to go wide on the apex there. As he goes across the start-finish straight now, going towards the final corner. What first lap time is he going to set for us? It's a 1:15.6. That puts him in P5. And we've got a few drivers that set faster lap time. Vitin is on a 1:15.1. Then we've got Milos in P2. ILRT down P3. Pinsky 4th. Deadly, I just said, P5. MDJ P6. Pete P7. S-Boy P8. And we do have another new reserve, Cam, who actually filled in for me in commentary in Japan last time about. So thank you very much, Cam, and Sam Thompson for filling in for me, both of you guys. So thank you guys, they're much appreciated. So we have got some championship permutations while the track seems to die down a bit. I will check chat in a minute, by the way. So Corboy isn't here tonight, so this is going to make things very interesting. If Dan wins today, he wins the title. So if he wins the race, since Corboy is not here, Dan wins the title. So, you know, that is going to be an incentive for him. If Dan finishes second, then obviously, it doesn't matter where Corboy finishes, you still have to wait another race. If Dan finishes third, Khalifa must win. And Khalifa must win up until like 5th place. So basically, in summary, Dan can only win the title today if he wins the race. He has won quite a few races this season. I think it's going to go down to probably Brazil. I think it's going to go down to. So yeah, I think we could expect it's going to go on for quite a bit. But yeah. To be honest, I don't know where Corboy is tonight, but that's going to give him a little bit of an incentive. So, yeah. And speaking of incentives, let me go through the standings, actually. I'm just going to see if anyone's on a lap. There's Dan on an out lap. Let's go on board with our championship leader. There we go. There we go. There is our championship leader. And let me check. I'll go through standings and I'll check chat. So, Dan is leading the Drivers' Championship with 192 points, closely followed by Milos on 24 points on 168. Corboy. Actually, no, Dan won't win the title because Milos is second. Is Milos here today? Yeah, actually, no. It's between... yeah, Milos is still in this shot as well. Sorry, my bad. I've done the maths wrong. Apologies. So, Milos could... Basically, it won't be one today. I was getting my hopes up. But basically, Corboy is out if Dan wins. That's what I'm trying to say. So, if Dan wins... Sam, Jay Carty, Sam and Khalifa and Corboy are out. So, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. I just confused you. I got a bit confused there. Sorry about that. And I'll go on board with a lap with Dan whilst I go through the rest of the standings. Corboy is third with 137 points. Khalifa is fourth with 104. Sam is fifth with 102 points. Ronline is sixth with 97 points. Sam Saunders is 7th with 95 points, joint with Jay Carty. 9th is Pete with 65 points, joint with Jack Hawkey. 11th is Casper with 64 points. 12th is Roberto with 51 points, joint with Aero Specialist. 14th is Pinsky with 49 points. Cam K, 15 and a half, 46. Abassi in the Renault, 42. 17th MDJ, 23 points. Vitin, 18th place, 18 points. 19th place S-Boy, 13 points. And we got a new driver, Elite Shots. Now, he did try to get in at the start of quali, but he's not there. Now, unfortunately, if you're wondering what's happened to Swimmy, unfortunately, he can't make, because he's got military service, so he can't make the rest of the season now. It is compulsory military service in Finland that he has to do. So, wow, 114.6. That is impressive. That is very impressive. This is going to make getting the title so much easier. Very soon. And we've got Miles in the chat. Hello, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I think it could go down to the... Did it go down to the final? No, actually, no. In ILR5, I remember it went down to Brazil, I think. I can't remember. I'm sure it was Brazil last time. Yeah, it went to the final race last time, I remember. But, yeah. Yes, it is the first race of the decade. The reason why I haven't said it, because I said it in so many streams, and people are probably going to be annoyed at me if I keep doing it. So, yeah, this is the first race of the decade for ILR5. So, yeah, thank you guys for pointing that out. Now, strategy. This is one of those tracks where two-stop could possibly be faster. It's like Canada as well. Canada, if you're watching Canada early on in the season, majority of people, I think pretty much everyone did the two-stop. And the person that did a two-stop actually won the race. So we could see the same today. I did see it in ILR PC when I was commentating on Tuesday about that. So, yeah. So the question is, what tyres will people go on for their second stint? Now, I think the majority of the top 10 will be going onto the soft compounder tyre. So they'll be starting on the soft most likely. The question is, what will they go to next? Will they stay on the softs or will they go to opt to the mediums? If I was them, probably soft, medium, soft will probably be the best. I did soft, mediums in my race because I was struggling on the mediums in my second stint. That's why I opted for soft, medium. But, yeah. So, 7 minutes remaining. And we got Sam, who's actually on the hard. So he's taking a bit of a gamble strategy. We did see... I think I won't be surprised if only a few people do the one stop. We could see a few people do mediums to hards or hards to mediums, which is probably which probably works quite well for these guys. As Sam is going into the pits, so there we go. Oh, we got a yellow flag instead to 3. So what is that? I think that's just people moving out of the way. Surely it's that moving out of the way. So Dan is looking very impressive to try and close, to extend the gap on Milos. So at the end of this, if he stays as it is, if he wins, it'll be a 2-horse fight in the championship. I don't understand if Milos will understand this yet, but yeah. I've never been in a situation where we could have an ILR5 title decided quite soon, actually. But we'll see. As Cam is going to send me permutations every week, so I will be going through them every week as well. Just be sure. So do watch this space, guys. Do watch this space. And yeah. Yeah, I am live because I can read the chat. I was wondering, I had a little bit of a glimpse, a moment. I was like, am I live? Am I not? Yeah, but that's all cool. Anyway, 5 minutes remaining of qualifying. They've got to leave it out on the floor. MTJ has gone faster. He's got second, and the new reserve has done quite well as well. Deadly flew in P3 with a 1:15.0. And Cam just gone second faster as well. So the track is starting to evolve a bit more. But I'm just going to check the Twitter chat right now just to see if we have a dry race. I think we do. I'm not seeing any complaints in the chat about any wet weather, so it is, I think, going to be the same. So I think we will be all right in this situation. So everyone is going into the pits right now, so we're going to have a bit of a quiet moment in qualifying. It's just great to be back commenting on these lovely people. I did miss it. I was so good. I missed Japan, but I was doing a show that week and it went really well, actually. It went brilliant. I quite enjoyed myself, actually. So yeah, impressive. But yeah, I was gutted I missed it, but the guys that were in the commentary box did a great job filling my shoes anyway. So I do believe MDJ is going to go into the pits. I do believe Cam is going to go into the pits too. And I think Pinsky is the only person that is on his outlet right now. So let us know in the chat where you're watching from, by the way, guys. Get involved and also predict who you think is going to get pole position. I predict it could be close, but let me just look at the gaps actually at the moment to the leader. Gap is 92 thousandths. Khalifa just gone P2. So he's come out of nowhere. Great stuff. So this is where he needs to be at the moment, Khalifa. And if I go on the ILR website, I can actually go through the results for Japan myself, because I wasn't, I watched a bit. Actually, I watched most of it, but I didn't quite catch the end because I was busy. And Khalifa goes into the pits as well. So 92 thousandths separates Khalifa and Dan, and then we got 1 tenth separated between Khalifa and Cam. Then another tenth on MGJ, 2 tenths. Actually, no. Then it's 2 tenths to J Carter, then Deadly Flow, 4 seconds to the leader, and so on, and so on, and so on. So, let me just go through stats, actually, because this could really play into the hand. If people are good tyre savers, this track can work really well, because it is really hard on those softs. They don't last long. I was on the soft for 6 laps, and literally, I was struggling, because I had a car right in front of me, and a car right behind me. And it almost looked like that the car behind was going to overtake me. So it was actually Sam Saunders that won in Japan. So yeah, it wasn't Dan or Milos or Corboy. So yeah. And gutted Casper can't make it tonight, to be honest. I think, to be honest, he said to me earlier on that if he did make it tonight, he'll probably get disqualified due to the amount of penalties. It is kind of like a penalty central type of track, I've got to admit, Casper. So, yeah. And we got a lot of support, actually. And we got, Abassi just said the weather is dry and cloudy. I do believe we have a few quali bans, because I think there's a few people that well, it might have just been a few people retired, I don't know. Aero Specialist and Abassi will be starting at the back of the grid. So, yeah, dry and cloudy. Thank you very much. And we have a lot of fans for MDJ in the chat. So, that's cool. It's nice to see a few fans for a few drivers. Let us know what driver you're supporting in the chat. That will be lovely. So, yeah, that will be great to see. As a few guys are hoping for good result today, so fingers crossed, eh? And we've got yellow flag in sector 2. Where is that? To be honest, I don't know why I'm looking for yellow flags. Because it's probably going to get me out of nowhere, to be fair. So, yeah. Jess, don't look at yellow flags because it's not going to get you anywhere. Yeah. We've got 1 minute remaining. Who? I'm actually going to see who is on a lap now. I think Vitin is on a lap now. Yes, he is. So he's going to go start his final lap. I do believe we had a few DNFs from people the last 3 races, so they need to keep the DNFs to a low. Hopefully these guys could keep it clean as well. Turn 1 is where I could possibly predict we could see some issues, so guys do watch out. And someone also said in the chat, S-Boy might do well in this track. He's 10th at the moment. Just look at the times between 1st place and 11th. They're all so close. They're all matched on pace on this track. It's amazing. So, just watch his space. Can the guys lower down the field get even closer? We'll have to wait and see. Now, Vitin, he comes across the line now. That puts him P8 on the circuit. So, he's improved by 39 thousandths. So, the checkered flag is about to fall. Dan's just past sector 1. Khalifa, he's on sector 2 right now. So, I'm just trying to see who's furthest on that. We've got MDJ. He's going to come across the line now, actually. Let's see how much time he can find on the last sector. He's got to find some time, otherwise his lap is over. So, here he goes. Will it be enough to get into the top? Yes, it is! By 10,000 of a second, a 1:14.626. A great lap from the Renault driver. And Khalifa has aborted his lap. I believe he's got invalidated. And I do believe Cam has got invalidated as well. He cut the corner almost certainly. Milos, he's going on the lap as well. I'm just seeing who's furthest on the lap actually. Dan's furthest on the lap. Let me go find Milos a second in a minute. Here we go. Here comes to the line. And Dan takes pole by 4 attempts. Absolutely dominant. Here comes Milos across the line now. Can he beat Dan? No, not quite. And Cam, yep, Cam's lap was invalidated. I had a feeling that his lap was invalidated because, yeah, he did cut quite massively there. And Pinsky is slowing down. So it was quite close towards the end of the qualifying session. But Dan says, you know what? I can go one better than that. Probably Dan was sandbagging a little bit there. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. So we'll go through your order in a minute as everybody goes through. So the top 14 separated by 1.6 seconds, and the top 11 separated by 9 tenths. The top 12 separated by 1.1. So, oh my god, guys, I am super excited for the race to begin. I hope you guys are too. I mean, it's going to be absolutely brilliant. I hope you're all hyped because it's going to be amazing. So, yeah, as I think everyone's crossed the line now. We're just waiting for Pinsky to go into the pit lane. So we can get this quali started. Don't forget, we got a few more rounds to go after this. So after Mexico, we've got USA, then we got Brazil, and then we have got Abu Dhabi as well. So those are the tracks that we have got remaining in the ILR calendar. So let's go through the order quickly. Let's hope I can go through it all. So here we go. Dan takes pole from MDJ, followed by Khalifa in 3rd. Cam in 4th. A great debut qualifying from him. Minos in P5. Jay Carty P6. Speed Knighton in 7th. Pinsky 8th. Deadly Flu in 9th. Vitin in P10. And we've got S-Boy 11th. Sam 12th. Cam K 13th. Huberto 14th. And then we've got Specialist Abassi and Jack Corky not setting lap times either due to them invalidating or due to quali ban. So let's get started, and I did manage to get through the standings in time, which to be honest I was very happy. Why did I go off my stream? I was not meant to do that. Oh, Cool says, what do you think about S-Boy MDJ? Well, MTJ, I'm very impressed with MDJ's pace in qualifying. So I haven't seen him qualify that much there recently, so I expect him quite highly at the moment. Hopefully he can avoid trouble. S-Boy, he qualified lower down, but that's really going to help him actually, because if you qualify lower down, you can possibly avoid the carnage that may let loose in that one. So, to be honest, S-Boy has put himself in a good position. Maybe he's probably purposely put him in a good position, so that's good to see. And, right, I am going to retweet the tweet from our ILR. So, I'm going to do that now. So, before I forget, there we go. I've just retweeted the tweet because I'm a good girl. Right, so, the formation lap. It is quite cloudy, actually, on the grid at the moment. So, if you are new to league racing, just as a quick reminder, the guys in the top 10 will have to start on the tyres that they set their fastest lap on. So, for the whole top 10, they're on the softs. Also joining them on the softs for the ones that have free tyre choice are S-Boy in 11th, Cam K in 13th, Aero Specialist in 15th, Jack Hawkey in 16th, and Elite Shots, who's finally made it to the race, which is good news, in last place. And we've got Sam on the mediums, Abassi on the mediums, and Huberto on the hards. Now, Huberto's probably looking like he's going to do a one-stop strategy to play it safe. I did say one person could try that strategy today, but again, we will have to wait and see. As everybody, I think, that was on the soft will be going for a two-stop. There's no way you can do soft to mediums and make it good. But I did see someone do it in ILR8. They did soft to mediums, I believe, and they won the race. I don't know how, because I was struggling with the mediums on like lap 23, lap 24. So, yeah, I really don't know how, you know, they coped with that. But again, so yeah. Who is your money, guys, on the win of this race? I think I'm going to give it to Dan. I know he's in on pole at the moment, but he's put himself in a good position. If he wins, he eliminates all of the championship contenders apart from Milos. So that's going to be 5 or 6 less people to worry about since Callboy is not here tonight. So, can he do it? Can he do all he can to try and make sure that he clinches this? This is very crucial for Dan at the moment. And as you can see with the camera there, it was a very long run into turn 1. So, yeah, that was quite long. So, we're about to get underway then. The 5 red lights are coming on your screen now. The first ILR race of 2020 is about to get underway. The 5 red lights are coming on, and let them rip and we're underway here, and looks like we got a pretty decent start from both the Red Bull and MGJ, but Dan is really getting the start. MGJ's dropped. Khalifa really getting the edge on MGJ on the outside into turn 1. Let's see these guys can make it through turn 1 cleanly. We got the Mercedes trying to go around the outside there. Looks like, I think they're all okay. Oh, we've got a Red Bull that was forced wide there, but I think we should, yeah, I think we're alright. I was expecting worse, to be fair, but looks like they're alright. But, oh no, I spoke too soon. Positions keep dropping like flies. Cam has dropped massively. I think he's had a bit of an off. I won't be surprised if he's got a bit of damage to his front wing. Oh my words! There's carnage between Cam and, oh my word. McLaren has definitely lost his front wing. Who is McLaren? It is, I think, oh my word, there's so much, so Penske's lost his front wing, and I think the Haas's Cam has gone nowhere. I won't be surprised if it was Jack, actually, that got caught up in an incident. My, oh my, that is not how you take that, but again, that was the hardest bit, the corners of the circuit, but Dan managing to pull away like he did. And Khalifa, great start. So Dan is going to try and cover on the inside now. Can Khalifa try and get the run on him into turn 1? Now I need to get the lap data. There we go, so I can see the telemetry, because otherwise I won't be able to see the ERS, how much ERS they're using, because usually that, and Cam's got, Jack is out. I guess he retired from the pit lane, but let's see. Khalifa is going to get the outside into turn 1, to turn 3 and 4, I mean, sorry, not turn 1. What are you thinking about? Now he's going to go to the inside. Can he get the lunge? What a send from Khalifa. There he goes. Khalifa is now into the race lead. So Khalifa, great job from him. MTJ is right on the back of Dan. He's putting more pressure on him. Maybe Dan is probably resting on his laurels just a little bit there, and but maybe Dan is saving his energy for when he needs it in the end of the first stint. So that's probably what's best for him at the moment. Milo's having a good start as well, up into 4th place, so he's doing well, and he's also right on the back of MDJ as well. So yes, very impressive from the Williams driver. Now this is really, really good, and Khalifa just set the fast lap of the race so far, so he is flying. Already we're into the 118s in this race. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. So some good racing so far. Here we go then. Here's Milos going for the send. Can he make it work? He's got to keep that line if he wants to make it work. He can't be forced out. We've got also Pete also trying to go for a move as well. MDJ has not lost one, but 2 positions there. And I do believe Cam's disconnected, or he's had enough or something, because he's in the chat. So and Cam has got a 3-second time penalty as well. MDJ does seem to be struggling on those soft tyres. That's probably why he's dropping back, because he's also got Jay Carty as well, possibly going to prance on him a little bit too. So we'll see anyway. So far we're down 1 driver. Hopefully we won't lose any more, but you never know. So DRS territory is going to be enabled soon. So I need to double check actually. I need to get the track map and see what. I think there's only 1 DRS straight. Actually no, there's 2. 1 at the start of this straight, and 1 going into turn 11 and 12. That's it. Those are where the DRS straights are, so only 2. But it's a very long straight, and Dan's getting a perfect exit and entry into turn 1. He's using the DRS perfectly there. And there he goes, he gets the move done, and he had overtake mode as well to play with. So he had plenty of ERS. Khalifa had, I think Khalifa had more, but he decided that he wanted to save a bit as well. And Cam K has left the session. What has happened to Cam K? Cam, I don't know where he has gone. So I'm guessing he is out as well. So let's just see what other battles we've got. Let me just go through the supercharge walk. So I always forget the supercharge award, and that really baffles me. And that's the people that gain the most positions by the end of lap 3 or lap 4. Right, Cam has joined. That is good. Right, position change. Obasi and Elite Shorts got a good start. They've gained 6. So at the moment they're joint. But if Elite Shorts can get past Obasi in the next few laps, then he has won the supercharge award. Actually, no. I'll give it to both of them, because obviously there'll be a lot of people pretty soon going to be pitting onto the medium compounder tyres, so, or maybe the softs, but yeah. And Dan has really gained on Khalifa, 4 attempts, but can Khalifa get the DRS needed? I think he decided to push there, but he decided to back out, and maybe he can get it at the next TRS straight. Well, actually, no, this is a TRS straight. This is turn 3 and turn 4, not turn 7. What am I on about? I got the wrong turn in for some weird reason. I don't know why. But anyway. Oh, Khalifa not going for the move. Let's jump back to the midfield. We've got Aero Specialist, who got past Elite Shot. So, Aero Specialist is now up into 12th place. And we got Toro Rosso that's been forced wide. I think by the looks of things, I've only caught the aftermath of that, so yeah, to be honest, I didn't see what happened there. We'll see anyway. Yeah, S-Boy is struggling on those softs, so maybe, I told you when it gets to lap 6, the soft tyres will start to degrade quite a lot, so we'll watch out for these guys, as we got yellow flags everywhere. And we're seeing penalties also going left, right and centre as well. We've got Deadly Flu. He's got a, was it a 3-second? Yeah, it was a 3-second. But anyway, a battle for 8th place. Here comes Sam on the inside of Vitton. Can he do the send? Can he do the send? We've also got a battle for the lead as well. So we got so many battles. Khalifa's taken the lead, I think, on the same corner to what Vitin and Sam did. So both teammates. So very, very impressive. So sorry I missed that, but to be honest, it is really hard to try and commentate by myself because there's just so many good battles to watch. We've got like, we have a DRS train from like 7th all the way down to 12th. Actually no, 7th to 10th. Yeah, 7th to 10th. And probably actually no. So here we go, is MDJ is going to try and go for the send on Pete then. They now go through the stadium complex. We'll be interested to see how Khalifa now can pull away. Now the undercut is crucial around here because obviously they'll have to make more stops than usual. So let's see what MDJ could do. Elite shots getting a penalty. So I think MDJ is on high ERS mode at the moment, but I don't think he's running out quite a bit actually. So he really needs to start saving as he is doing right now. And we got, oh my god, we got free wide into turn 1 as well. So here we go then, Delhi flew on the inside. He defends from the inside, couldn't quite work. Sam gets position from Deadly. Deadly is now in a racing point sandwich. I nearly said Force India. Why did I say Force India? I do not have a clue. But here we go. There goes Sam on. Oh no, Dan's found quite a little bit on Khalifa as well. So I will keep an eye on that battle in a minute. Just to see how that develops. So let's see what Sam can do into the stadium section. As he is, let's see how much ERS they're running on. Sam is on 62. Deadly Flu is on 65. So they're pretty much even. And Jay Carthy's starting to pull away. We're seeing people doing the first pit stops. So here goes Dan out. Khalifa decided that he thinks that the overcut will work. So Khalifa is staying out. So let's see what tyres Dan goes on. He's on to the mediums, which is what to be expected, to be fair. And it would be a gamble to go onto the soft tyres. And there is Sam on the move on. Oh, we got a yellow flag. What's that? Oh, Vitin is pitted as well. So Vitin is. Oh no! What's happened to Cam? He's having an off. Aero Specialist is out. What's happened to Aero Specialist? Oh, that is right on the middle of the circuit there. That I won't be surprised if there's a safety car, to be honest. That's right in the racing line as well. My oh my. Abasi's got a 3-second time penalty as well. That was close. That was very close. Milos has found some time on Khalifa due to the fact that Dan's made the pit stop. Will any of these two guys decide to pit now, or will they have to wait another lap? Only time will tell. I think Khalifa's going to go for it, and Cam's out of the session. So he's retired as well. So what a shame. So now, so Milos is staying out. Khalifa is pitting. Oh no. Khalifa got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. That's really going to help Dan. As Dan has got some traffic to contend with. He's got past Cam. Actually, no, he hasn't got past Cam. He got past Elite Shots. So he's got to get past Cam as well. As we got a battle for 4th place emerging. 3rd place, the last podium spot. As MDJ is trying to do the send on Sam. Speed has been forced to the defend. He's been caught napping from Sam. Here he goes. Sam is now up into a P2 on track. It's not a net P2, I believe, I don't think. But what a move from Sam there. So great job from him. And I think due to the fact that Khalifa had a 5-second stop to go, that really put him on the back foot. And that's really going to help Dan. As Dan's got less of a deficit to Khalifa. So at the moment, Dan is going to win this race, which is what he wants. But he's got to get past Cam now, because otherwise Khalifa could seize his opportunity and will start to fall away. He's got to make the move now. He's got to. He's trying every fibre of his being at the moment. He's just trying to go for it. I mean, I just like the hunger, you know, in his eyes. Yeah, sorry to hear about that, Cam. You had a great quality and then you got punted. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is a shame, Cam, but hopefully you can recover for next week. So Dan does get past the traffic then. There he goes. Milos stays out, so does Jay Carty, who's also on 9-lap-old softs. As Dan gets comfortably past, and Khalifa's going to try and go to the inside. I almost say outside now, I do apologise, but there we go. But Khalifa is going to try and go get DRS. Yes, he has. Can he go to the inside? He's on overtake, so he is going to try and go for the send. I think he realised he's got plenty of ERS to play with. No, I'm alright, thanks, Cam. I'm fine by myself, thank you. But thanks for the offer anyway. But I'm fine by myself at the moment. As will you. Another yellow flag. I think we're seeing so many issues, but I'm going to wait until we see a down arrow. As Jay Carty's lost it. So has Jay Carty got front wing damage? Looks like, or he might have a puncture, I don't know, but he is struggling a little bit. As Victin has got past him as well. So another issue there, but Milos is also going to, he's going to go on the hards. Wait, what? Jay Carty got a 10-second penalty. Now, personally, that's a bit harsh. I'm sure that would probably be contested, I'm sure. But there we go. And we got another virtual safety car as Pinsky's out as well. I didn't see that coming, but Jay Carty won't lose that much time. But that means ones on the softs, they're going to benefit quite a bit so they can warm up their tyres a bit more. The ones on the mediums, they're probably going to be on colder tyres. So they're going to be like, no. So, yeah, they're not allowed to overtake as of yet. Because in ILR8, I remember earlier on today, we had a very long safety car. It lasted an eternity, to be fair. But, you know, it happens. So we're going to wait for the restart then. As, yeah, it is enabled then, so we are back to racing speed. This could be Khalifa's chance. He really needs to get that deficit down. He wants to be clear of Dan. So that's why he is more hungry than ever before to just try and get that move done. And how is Milos looking? Milos is in 5th. Now, hards, it is going to be a gamble. I have seen it work, but it is a bit of a risky strategy going on the hards. As Cam goes into the pits then. So Cam, I believe, is going to go on to... goes to the hards. So I'm seeing a lot of people doing softer hards. Have any of you guys done softer hards in league racing? If so, has it worked? Because I've hardly seen it work in a league race. But I'm probably about to be proved wrong. So, yeah. So, gap between... And Khalifa has just got past Dan whilst those battling was happening. So, Khalifa is now in the lead. And he's going to try and he's got to get past the traffic, really. So, otherwise, for him to get that 5 seconds is going to be a lot harder. But don't forget, Khalifa will have to pit again, so that 5 seconds will go. But he will be quite held up in the pit lane. So, he'll probably have the benefit that he wants to pit first. I don't know. Ooh, Dan almost getting held up there. I guess he did not want to be held up in this traffic. Which he is not going to anyway. So if you guys are watching the stream, don't forget to leave a little like and also subscribe as well so you know when to see a stream next. Here we go, and Dan is trying to cover him, but Abbasi is just too fast. Maybe Abbasi is helping someone for sure. Maybe a little bit of team orders. Actually, no, it's not team orders because MDJ is right behind him, P8. But don't forget, Abassi hasn't pitted. So, yeah. So much is going on this race. It's great to see. It is great to see. And I hope you guys are enjoying it as much as I am. Lap 13 now. I think we've got a battle emerging between Dan. Oh my word! Abassi getting a little bit too defensive there. Dan is forced to concede. Could this benefit Khalifa more? I don't know. If I was him, I would let him through, which he does. I just realised Dan really had to work for that position there. I mean, that was a lot of hard work from Dan. I think he was expecting Abassi, I think, to be let by quite a bit, actually. So, yeah, that was a shame from Dan, but that means the gap between Khalifa and Dan is 2.4 seconds. So, it's still going to be close in the pit lane. But how close is anyone's game? We shall see anyway. We shall see. Are you a boy? Your voice is quite funny and oversteering. No, I'm not a boy. It has a Minecraft. I'm a girl. I don't think I've said who I am, actually. I forgot to do that. I do apologise if I haven't. I'm Jess, by the way, and I'm your commentator. I forgot to say that. So, I do apologise. As, meanwhile, at the back, we've got Huberto, and they're having a bit of a scrap there. I think, again, they've been forced off the circuit, which won't help them gain much time, but I think they're lower down the field anyway, so it's not going to benefit them hugely. Now, I am very intrigued to see what Sam is going to do. Because he can get those mediums for quite a bit. And if he can get that gap a little bit, he's going to try and gain so many positions. Now, Milos is down on Abassi now, as Elite Shot has got a 3-second penalty. So, and as I said earlier, penalties can really decide the outcome of this race. So these guys really need to watch out in terms of penalties. Oh my God, it's going to go 3 wide. This is going to be 3 wide. This is not going to end well. These guys have got to be careful. Look at Pete's going to take advantage of it. He defends with all his might here. And Vitin, he's going to do all he can now. He's on the softs because he had to pick quite early. Actually, no, I think he's doing... Wait a minute. Let me look on Vitin at the moment. On Vitin's tyres. Vitin, he's on soft. So he's doing soft, medium, surely. I was going to do that, but I thought... That will just be a nightmare because obviously the softs don't last long anyway. So you would only do soft mediums if you can push the tyres from your first stint. So you like go to lap 10, then you should be alright. But I think Vitin has got a bit of a tall order on his hands if he wants to get there. So yeah, I don't know if he's going to do it, but again, like I said earlier, I had a few doubts for many different strategies, but again, I'm not the strategist, so yeah, I'm not the best strategist in the world. So we got MDJ then, I think, trying to get past his teammate. I think he'll probably let them pass anyway, almost certainly. He's going to try anyway. I forgot to do a helmet check, which I do apologise. I probably won't anymore now because I'm so concentrated on the race. So I will keep an eye on that. So let's see what happens with MDJ. MDJ is going to go to the inside, and there he goes. MDJ now up into 7th, overtaking his teammate. So there he goes past. So well done to him. And Huberto's got a penalty. Is it 3? I wasn't sure if it was 3 seconds or 5. Again, he will have to pit soon too. Now, the battles are starting to quieten down a little bit as well. So, yeah, it is quite quiet. Don't forget, you can watch the other races as well. We've got ILR4 and ILR1 happening at the same time. They're on their races at the moment. So, make sure you do watch them because, you know, and we're not that long from 1,600 subscribers on ILR, which is, to be honest, a personal good achievement. So, impressive. And we've got two teammates fighting at the back, so we're going to see what happens. Roberto on older mediums, Jay Carty on fresher hards. Let's see who's going to take advantage here. So, Roberto trying to break the slipstream there. Very tricky. Oh, Jay Carty in the grass there. That might cost him time just a little bit. I think he's struggling. I don't know why. Maybe he's struggling to get those hard compounded tyres to temperature. That's probably what happened. I'm guessing that's what happened anyway. Correct me if I'm wrong, but yeah, as Sam is doing the one stop, like I thought he was going to do. So Sam is onto the hards. So I'm guessing he doesn't want to do the gamble, the two stop, and he just wants to do the hards, which is fair enough, I think. If you want to make it work, then I don't blame you. And so we've got yellow flag in sector 2. What is that? Oh, Huberto's off. So the team rivalry between Renault and Alfa Romeo is not going well today, I got to admit. So, you know, they just got to keep it out of the wall. So that means, due to the fact that Sam's pitted, he's gone onto the back of MDJ, who obviously Sam is going to stay to the end anyway. But the crucial thing is, will the grit last enough to push? Now, he's got plenty of ERS to use. He's been saving up quite a lot, and usually I find the trick of the trade when you do pit stops is to go on the ERS mode 0 when you go into the pit. I got told that last week. Because I think it just saves quite a lot more, and you can start to push when you're out of the pit. So that's probably oh, Jay Carty got a punch on his in lap. Ooh, punch on the hards. I think he was on the hards almost certainly. And I thought we had enough, but we didn't. As Sam has got past MDJ again. So let's see if MDJ can defend. I think because Sam is on the fresher hards, obviously he will have more benefit right now. So, or maybe he doesn't want to compromise on the strategy. So they're going to let them through anyway. So I think that is probably the case at the moment. So. And there's more. I think a lot of people have got time penalties this race. I wouldn't be surprised if everybody is getting time penalties today, to be fair. So on lap 19 of 36, and a few laps time, the people on the mediums will be going on to another set of the mediums, or possibly the softs. It depends on what is best for them. So let's see what Dan can do. Dan is right on the back of Khalifa now. He knows that Khalifa's got the time penalty. He knows that if he can't get past Khalifa, at any moment Khalifa can start to pull away. So don't forget, Khalifa has got that 5-second penalty, but he'll have to serve it in the pit lane anyway. So here comes Dan to the outside. They're very tight into turn 5 and 6. A tight entry coming up here. And I think Khalifa defends very nicely there into that chicane. So I think Dan is probably going to wait until he gets to the stadium complex before he can have a chance to make that move. Let us know if any of your stuff has changed, or whether you think someone is going to win. An elite shot. Elite shot has got too many penalties as well. Will we? I think we will see it. Oh, Abbasi's out. I do see a bit of a Renault front wing somewhere, or McLaren, or whatever it was. I'm just going to go with Cam K and see if I can see it. Oh, it was off the track. Oh, that was a nasty shunt. That was a nasty shunt. We lost another driver. And here we go. So Khalifa, Dan had a brilliant exit by the looks of things, and then Khalifa got the switchback that he needed. So that was impressive for Khalifa. This is great battling between the two of them. As I think Dan's not using his DRS, or it might be broken. I don't know. Or he might just choose not to use it and just conserve, because he's running out of ERS right now. Whereas Khalifa, he is on 73. So if he sees Dan push into the metal, Khalifa could just be like, you know what, I can just go up to 4 and start to push. So, yeah. I think, personally, on track, Khalifa is in a better position because, obviously, it has more ERS to play with. I haven't actually talking about the constructors so far this race, so I will talk about the constructors pretty soon. Why does my controller decide to jump on Milos all of a sudden? I wonder. But it happens anyway. So, Dan is in the pits. He's going on to the mediums. And he's got mediums on him. So, yeah, he's going on to the mediums. So, and Pete has been chased by the legend himself, Sam. So, Sam's going to go to the inside. Knighton has to get the switch back done very quickly, but no, not quite. These two have also got MDJ also catching up like a hawk. So, to be honest, these guys have got to be extremely careful, because otherwise they're going to lose a lot of time just battling. I found that today when I was battling with people. And Elite Shot has got a 5-second penalty. So we have a lot of speeding in the pit lane. But again, I found in Mexico that the pit entry is quite short. So, yeah, that is probably why. Don't forget, Dan has to win this race if he just wants Milos to challenge him. So, I will go through the championship permutations once again. So, Khalifa is leading this race. So far, he is staying out for another lap. He's probably going to go on the softs, because I know he is pushing to go on the softs, so otherwise he would have gone on the mediums. If he stays out for a couple more laps, I'm almost certain that he's going to go on the softs. There is, to be honest, there is no question about that. Right. So if Dan finishes, let me just go through the other, let me just go through. So, if Dan finishes second, Cowboy will still be in this. Whereas Sam, JCar, Team Online and Khalifa will be eliminated. So, yeah. So that means if Dan doesn't win, then that means he's still got a three-way fight for the title still. So, yeah. Dan has got to get a move on, but knowing Khalifa's got to be there a bit longer in the pits, that's why he's going to try and push to get that gap to where he needs to be. So that's probably why he's also staying out when he needs to anyway. And we've also got someone else going into the pits by the looks of things. Looking like they're going to the pits. Khalifa's staying out. Yellow flag is set to 2 and 3. Probably people being lapped by the looks of things. I do see a ghosted Alfa Romeo there. So yeah, it was someone being lapped. So we do have a... So Dan's still come across traffic again. And that helps Khalifa in the first stint. So I think Dan has got to get past him now, which he does quite comfortably. Oh, that is critical. Sam has got a penalty. Sam has got a penalty. Wow. Wow. I was not expecting that. I think Sam was stinky clean beforehand anyway. Almost certainly anyway. And Khalifa's got another 3-second time penalty. That's going to really benefit Dan. Now, let me just check the penalties between Khalifa and Dan just for a second, since the tyres are... So, Dan's got a penalty as well. So, and Khalifa, it's just got that 5 seconds and that penalty. Yeah, so once Khalifa serves that 5 seconds, they're going to be even. So, yeah, it's going to be even Stevens for them. So, yeah, he's really starting to push. I mean, let me just look at the gap to leader, because I'm not sure how long the pit stops are around here. So, and Badger's got a penalty as well. Right, gap to leader, 18.5 seconds. I think Dan is going to be ahead. I think. And fastest lap is going to Dan as well. So at the moment, fastest lap is a 1:17.3. Unless we're seeing more of these medium runners decide that they're going to go on the softs, and they could possibly challenge for fastest lap as well. So that is a possibility, ladies and gentlemen. That's why I like the fastest lap being brought into the F1 2019 game, because it just makes it a bit more interesting to watch, in my personal opinion anyway. And I don't know why I was doing that. I think you guys heard me twice there, which earlier on, which I do apologise about that. But Khalifa's staying out again. I wasn't even expecting to stay out this long. I mean, is he doing a soft to medium? He can't be. Is he doing what Splinter did in ILR8? I mean, I think he must be inspired to do that anyway. But I mean, obviously he's got to serve that 5 second penalty. But yeah, I mean, I wasn't expecting for him to stay out that long. I'm sure he was going to come at the end of lap 25, but no, he's decided to stay out. So yeah, good on Khalifa, but he's going to start to see people behind him that are going to pit. Maybe, I don't know, it's going to be a tough one, because Dan is catching up to Deadly Flu. Deadly Flu and MDJ will have to pit, so will Pete. So that will put Dan up into 4th place on track at the moment. And obviously Sam is doing a 1-stop. Milos will probably go onto the softs too. So I can't call it. It's just sometimes it's quite hard to get my hands on the strategy. And here goes Khalifa then on to the softs. Yep, he's going on to the softs. Now, where is Dan? Oh, no, Dan's in traffic. That's not going to help Dan, but he's going to get a bit of a tow anyway, which could help him. He's on overtakes. He senses that Khalifa is pitting, and he comes ahead, only just so. Actually, no, because I think if he was without that 5 second stock go, I think Khalifa would have got him. But, what's the gap now? 9 seconds. Oh, that is a deficit. That is a now it's 10. Okay, so yeah. So that 5 second penalty that he got from speeding in the pit lane earlier on has really affected his race. And we got yellow flag. Oh, we got another DNF. That is Elite Shots. Yeah, it is Elite Shots. So Elite Shots is out of this race. I think I can't see where he retired though, so on the game it's telling me it's either set to 2 or set to 3, so it's either one of those. So I hope you guys enjoying the stream anyway, because I certainly am. It's been a great race so far. It's been quite quiet at times, but we could see battles starting to developing, as MDJ could be on a battle with Victin, as MDJ has also pitted onto the soft tyres. So as Pete. So as Pete, and Pete is right close up to his teammate. Going to be team battles probably by looks of things. This would help in terms of the constructors, so this is going to be brilliant scenes to watch if that does happen. So, yeah, fasten your seatbelts, ladies and gentlemen, if that does, if that is the case. We don't have many predictions on who we think is going to win the race yet, so I will get some thoughts at some point pretty soon. And we got Cam K, so here we go, Cam K on the S-Boy. S-Boy goes to the outside. They're touching wheels ever again. And I think S-Boy did get a penalty for it. That definitely did not help him now. And he's gone wide. Oh, Vittin! Vittin's out! What has happened to Vittin, I wonder? So Vittin, did he just retire on his own? Because I did not see. That's annoying about this game. I mean, it's hard to see how they retire. Because I know on F1 2017, you can see how they retire. But you can't on this game, which is... Oh, this is something I think they should bring into F1 2020 personally, but yeah, it hasn't happened yet, but yeah, that is a shame for Vittin. He was running so well, so we're down to, I think, is it 11 drivers? Yeah, it is down to 11 drivers, and Dan has got a penalty. That's probably not going to affect him hugely, because obviously Khalifa's got a penalty and he has to be 3 seconds down, so he needs to get the gap down to 3 seconds. Yeah, he needs to get the gap down to 3 seconds, and it is going to be a tall order for Khalifa. He's got 6 laps to go, and it looks like Sam and Milos is not going to pit unless Milos goes on the softs. So softs to hards, that mediums to hards seems to be working out. I really wish I should have done mediums to hards, because it seems to be the faster strategy for Sam anyway. That's worked out very well. So unless he's got any penalties though. So let me look at position changes once again. So Sam has gained 11 and Milos has gained 3. Wow. So, and to be honest, I am not going to be looking at penalties now because, yeah, I won't be looking at penalties because I don't want to spoil everybody's chances, because that's the most crucial thing. And I think the drivers are relieved, to be honest, that it is sunny. Personally, I agree. I agree that it's sunny. It's in a way, I would have liked to see a bit of rain, but it hasn't. So yeah. So Milos could, I think Milos could have struggled due to the fact that he's been on those tyres for pretty much, I think. Let me just look on this stints actually. So Milos, he's doing softer hards. Oh, Milos, I did say obviously earlier on that it is gonna be risky for it to happen. I mean, it is gonna be tough, I think, for Milos. He's already dropped back by 2 seconds. And I'm not sure how many penalties Milos has either. So, again, I don't know. And for those who just joined us, welcome. We are on to the final stages of the race. And this is where penalties can come into fruition here. I mean, you know, I have seen it come into fruition quite a few times in some league races, and this could change quite a bit more as the race develops. So fasten your seatbelts. And I don't think we see much battles happening at the moment apart from the teammate rivalry of Huberto and J Carty. I think that's the only battles that we are seeing at the moment. And then that's pretty much it. So it's been a pretty quiet end to the Mexican Grand Prix so far, but it could all change. I hope it can all change, and I hope we could see some final lap battles because, yeah. And we do have Alpha in the pits. That is J Carty, I believe. I guess he has nothing to lose, so that is why he decided to go into the pits, which is fair enough. Fair enough for him anyway. So 3 more laps to go then. Sam still leads. At the moment it looks like he's going to take the race victory still, unless penalties happen. I think I did see Sam get 1 penalty. I think that's what happened. Not entirely sure. So it's just up to these guys now, for most of them, to try and get it to the finish line. And if these guys have penalties, and if they know that they have penalties, these guys will need to push, like, to be honest, like their life depends on it. So, as 2 more laps to go then, as Sam, actually no, yeah, 2 more laps to go. No, 3 more laps to go. I've done the maths wrong. Oh my word, I'm, to be honest, I'm awful at maths, oh my word. Oh god. Milos is doing well, keeping those tyres to the end, doing softer hards. I mean, if I was to give 2 drivers a day, it would have to be Milos and Sam. The ones I doubted for their strategy to work, they have made it work to perfection at the moment. And I think Sam is going to break that 3 second anyway, even if he does have that penalty. So I think Sam is going to win this race outright. I think. Almost certainly anyway. So I think they're going to be alright. It's not going to hurt them that much. Unless things change. So watch this space. Now, for those of you that are wondering, I'm not commentating on ILR3 tomorrow. Xbox. I am away in Birmingham this weekend for Autosport. I'm travelling up there tomorrow, and I'm going to be there a bit Friday afternoon as well. And also I'll be there all Saturday and all Sunday. So if you guys are in Autosport and want to say hello to me, then feel free. Feel free if you do see me around. I'm actually really excited, actually. I can't wait. I've been looking forward to this all week. So, yeah, it's going to be quite a fun event. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to the 4-hour train journey tomorrow, though. Actually, it's probably less than that, but, yeah. The train journey is going to be a bit of a nightmare. So, yeah, I'm not looking forward to it, but, yeah. I'm looking forward to the event. I'm just not looking forward to the train journey. But I've got stuff to keep me occupied anyway. So if anyone's going to Autosport tomorrow in Birmingham, let me know. Because I will be there. As Sam's going to start his final lap. I'm just so tempted to check penalties, but I'm not going to. I'm just not going to, because it's gonna just not work. So, yeah. So, Sam, I think. Sam is a true superstar for really getting those tyres home. And I've got a bit of a sniffle on my nose. That's not going to help me for the train journey tomorrow if that's the case. So I do pray it just doesn't happen. But yeah. Here we go then. Sam driven absolutely well. He's going to get the fireworks. They're starting to come out. He knows that he's done well. I'm not sure what's going to affect on penalties, but he's starting to push, so he might have had penalties in the bag anyway. On track. Sam is going to come across the lines, take the victory. Milos comes across the line in P2, and it stays like that, 1.5 seconds. So, yes, he did get a penalty, but he did pull away to get that. Dan gets P3. I think he's going to stay P3. And Khalifa is going to be in P4. Pete P5. And then we got a few more people to cross the line. Jay Carty are now 10th and 11th. So Jay Carty getting the final point. MDJ jumping Pete. And then we got Deadly Flu across the line in 7th. A great result from him from his debut. He'll be happy to get some points. Avoiding trouble. S-Boy in 8th. He's doing donuts. Well, he was trying to anyway. I think he'll be happy with P8. And Cam is going to be the last person to cross the line. And that's going to put in P9. Wow, that was a very interesting race. It got, like I said, it got quiet towards the end, but it happens with those types of races. So, you know, it is to be expected. So, we've got celebrations happening here for the Racing Point driver. He has made the medium to hard strategy work, and obviously massive shout out to Milos for keeping his championship hopes alive, for being ahead of Dan once again. I mean, if that switches throughout this championship, then I expect it to be really close. So we're about to get the results. So here we go. So Sam takes the win by 1.5 seconds on Milos. Milos did not get a penalty. Props. And neither did Cam K. So well done to those two. So Dan P3, Khalifa 4th, MDJ 5th, Pete 6th, Deadly 7th, S-Boy 8th, Cam K 9th, J Carty rounds up your top 10. Huberto rounds up your last finishers, and your non-finishers are Bitin, Elite Shots, and Bassi, Pinsky, Aero Specialist, Cam, and Jack Hawkey. That has been the end of ILR5 this week. Make sure you join us same time next week at 8 o'clock for the United States Grand Prix. We do go to the Circuit of the Americas. I hope you guys can join us for that. And again, like I said earlier, I won't be available for tomorrow's stream. But ILR Xbox is on tomorrow at 7:30. So I'll be just Games 95. Have a good rest of your evening, everybody. And we'll see you same time next week at 8 o'clock for some more ILR5 action. Good night.